Hi folks, I'm Chris Potter from Completely Canine Dog Training, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about prong collars. Those of you that know my training know that it's one of the tools that I use, and I find it very easy for the dog owner to use with the dog to stop certain behaviors and to actually do the training in a safe way. The collars that I use are Herm-Sprenger collars. And I wanted to show you the actual collar. I know sometimes if people aren't familiar with them, you show them and they sort of look like a torture tool. They do look a little scary, but they aren't scary. They're made to just sit on top of the dog's neck in the fur and not be tight, which is one of the advantages over a flat collar, which when the dog pulls, puts all the pressure on the trachea, the soft part of the neck, and that's why you hear that sound with the dogs. Where when you use one of these, the pressure is applied evenly around the neck. This plate that you see is in the middle so that when you fit it properly, it's symmetrical around the neck. The dog's neck is like our thigh, so it's very muscular, and it doesn't hurt the dog at all. The prongs on this particular brand are rounded. Some of the other brands are actually squared off and they are sharp. They sell little rubber tips for them, but truthfully a lot of times they just fall off. And then they irritate the skin, and that's not what they're meant to do. So when you put this on and fit it properly so that you can have a couple of fingers underneath, it's not too tight and not too loose. And you put the leash on this ring, which I call the live ring. So when you put pressure with the leash on this, it has this sort of action. And all it does is slightly pinch the skin for a split second. And that's why sometimes I also call it a pinch collar. And all it does is get the dog's attention and focus on you. And that makes it much, much easier. In future videos, I'll show you how to fit this properly and actually introduce your dog to the collar.